I was curious since you mentioned a specific painting. Is there any other painting that you created that you hold maybe closest to, or the painting that you maybe feel more attached to that you created that shows one of these tribes?
Well, right now it's the one in the back of me right there.
Mm, nice.
So this guy, he's from the here, I'll
Yeah.
show you. He's from the Arbori tribe, which was one of my favorite tribes because they were a very interesting mixture of not having received any tourists except my photographer friend a few times.
Wow.
And they always remember every tribe we go to, they meet so few people that when we come back, you just hear kids running at the car screaming, "Leaf, leaf, leaf," which is
Oh,
the name of the photographer friend.
no.
And he jumps out. They're all like, "Leaf, leaf, leaf," and they gather around us screaming, "Leaf." It's very
Oh,
cute.
it is.
Yeah, the kids are super cute.
Hmm.
So this tribe was super friendly and smiling and laughing, and they even had a couple guys dressing super stylish with a hat and a feather, and they're like leaning against a tree, all cool. Uh, they're fashion influencers, I suppose.
Ooh. Yeah.
So I love these guys because they still all the traditional stuff is there, but so friendly and easygoing and hanging out at our tent camp, and they're just a lot of fun. And I loved chasing the kids.
Mhm.
I found a new form of exercise because there's no gyms.
Yeah.
So the kids, they're obsessed with stealing your plastic water bottle. Um, I guess because it allows them to carry water
Hmm.
or something like that. But it's not good to give it to them because it just ends up on the ground. 100% chance of it ending up on the ground very soon after and cluttering up the place. So after every time we left the camp, we would go around collecting some plastic trash because the tribes people don't currently have any desire to not have the little bits of trash around.
Hmm.
Um, so these kids, they want your water bottle. So I found a great way to exercise by having them chase me for the water bottle. And I
Oh,
thought
nice.
that since I'm so much older, that I would actually win and they wouldn't get the water bottle. And there was like 30 of them or so, and they ran so fast. The water bottle was gone from my hands in like 5 minutes at most, between 3 to 5 minutes. I tried 3 times. I lost three water bottles.
That's such a
Yeah.
great
So,
story, though.
yeah, I just had a good, I guess, emotional experience with that tribe. And
Hmm.
this painting, I'm a big fan of it. I think it's possibly the best painting I've done, but probably easier to say the top three because sometimes when you finish a painting that you're happy about, you're a bit too excited about it, and
Yeah.
time will tell if you think it's good because you have some emotional experience with the painting that could be
Hmm.
clouding your judgment,
True.
which I think is likely happening in this case. But given that, I think even without the bias, I think it's one of my strongest works. So what I like about it is that it sets the gentleman. Um, his name is Arboro, and it sets him in his environment where
Mhm.
he's about 20% of the canvas, 25. I'd say probably about 22% of the canvas is his
Yeah.
figure, and the rest is his environment where you see the Arbori tribe mountains. You see the birds, which are actually carnivorous birds that when they start circling around the environment, you know that they're trying to slow down and land safely to eat a dead animal of some sort. Because a
Interesting.
bird can't. Well, eagles, I think eagles can just like
Yeah.
just rocket down and just smash into the ground somehow and pick up a mouse. But vultures,
Mhm.
They don't have a, I don't know what prevents them from being able to just like rocket downwards, but they have to, like a plane, like a human plane,
Mhm.
circle around and start to lose speed and lose momentum slowly and land slowly. So
Yeah.
you see these things, and I was thinking about how for tribes people, their environment is a lot more part of their life than for you and I would
Yeah.
argue. Um, like I'm in Montreal and I don't I'm not even in Montreal. Like it doesn't matter to me that I'm here.
Mhm.
I don't participate with Montreal. I don't know. Uh,
Yep.
so my environment doesn't matter to me in as far as the restaurants and how do I get to the restaurants that I like to eat. That's what I'm
Yeah.
interested in. Uh, the tribes people, their environment is their life, and their cattle is their wealth, their security. It's intertwined with the environment. So I wanted to make a painting that shows them, and to tell the story of Arboro, I can't just do a close up of him and be like, that's Arboro. I think
Mhm.
his story involves the environment.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it also involves the tribe. So maybe I could have a painting of everybody there. Um,
Yeah.
so in the back of the painting, there is a very small section that
Mhm.
shows cattle walking by with one herder. They're hard to see. It's a more of a detail thing. You'd have to be really paying attention. It's like an Easter egg.
Mhm.
Um, so the cattle are moving, the goats and the cows. You can't tell exactly what animals are there because they're so small in the back, but it
Mhm.
just gives you a hint that cattle are an important part of life. So I'm very happy to show this interaction of the environment in person in this painting.
Yeah.